Well, thank you, Bobby, and I look forward to calling you Mr. Chairman again very soon after we take back the House this November. So 14 years ago, when the Affordable Care Act passed, I was pregnant. I was the first member of the Virginia House of Delegates to be pregnant while in office. So I had a unique perspective on healthcare policy. And I watched as President Obama called the Affordable Care Act a new season in America. And to paraphrase, Vice President Joe Biden said it was a big deal. And it was. They were both right. Fast forward to when I was pregnant with my daughter. I recognized then that the Affordable Care Act was the greatest expansion of health care for women in a generation. When my daughter was born premature and I needed to have a hospital grade pump to feed her, I knew that that pump would be covered by the Affordable Care Act. I knew that all pregnancy related services, maternal health services, cancer screenings, cervical cancer screenings, in particular mammograms, all would be covered by insurance because of the mandates of the Affordable Care Act. In Virginia, we were able to expand Medicaid because of the Affordable Care Act, and over 400,000 Virginians got health care coverage. We're lowering costs for everyone else. I was proud in the state Senate to work with Mark Sickles to pass the Virginia Health Care Exchange under the Affordable Care Act, which just this year enrolled over 400,000 more Virginians, giving them affordable health care at a greater rate than those that were under the federal exchange. We had a 14% increase in people signing up under the Virginia exchange, and that was because of the Affordable Care Act. So it has been a big deal. It has been transformative for young people who can stay on their parents' insurance up to the age of 26. Millions of Americans have health insurance today because of the Affordable Care Act. And Donald Trump and MAGA Republicans want to strip it all away. They've tried time and time again to strip it away, saying they will repeal and replace, but they have nothing that will replace it. And they know that it's incredibly popular. That's why they stopped trying, but they keep running on stripping it away. And if Donald Trump is elected and he gets a Republican Senate and a Republican House, they will strip it away. And the expansion of access to health care for women under the Affordable Care Act is now more important than ever because Donald Trump appointed judges have ripped away our reproductive freedoms. And now Republicans all across the country are going after access to contraception, which is covered under the Affordable Care Act. They're going after access to in vitro fertilization. They claim they support it, but when given an opportunity to vote on legislation in both the House and the Senate to protect access to in vitro fertilization, they didn't do it. So we are here to say, if you want to continue making progress on expanding affordable quality healthcare to every American, then you have to vote to reelect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You have to vote to reelect Senator Tim Kaine, and you have to vote for Democratic House candidates here in Virginia and all around the country, because we are fighting for affordable quality health care for every American. So you don't have to worry about, are you one accident or illness away from devastation and bankruptcy? That is what Democrats are fighting for. Republicans are fighting for their own interests, special interests, and the insurance companies. They will strip away the progress we have made on healthcare, and they will do it if they have a trifecta. We cannot let that happen.